I'll show you how to make a data pack without any coding. You won't have to touch code, you won't have to do anything. All you have to do is use logic and a little bit of experimenting in order to understand what's going on. First thing you want to do is go ahead and click in the link in the description, misode.github.io. You're gonna have this website right here. Now, first things first, you need to do, we will explore loot tables and how you can change, let's say, pigs loot table in order to have diamonds instead of pork. We won't click on loot tables just yet. We will just go on all generators. What we care about it right now is pack.mcmeta. We need to go ahead and select new project, file name, loots, default namespace. You don't need to change anything. Create. Yeah, make sure you're in 1.19 or your desired version. It will have the number right here. So if I change it to 117, as you can see, it has an error. It has to be 7. So you change it the pack format to 7. But since we're in 119, we go ahead and come here. Description, I already typed down, change loot tables in 1.19. You can put whatever you want. You can put your username, for example. That's what I usually do. And then you go ahead, click here, save. Now we can also get rid of this hide output because nobody wants to see code. Code is disgusting, code is complicated. I don't want to see code. And then we go ahead and change the loot tables. So come here, loot tables, boom. Now, as you can see, we have presets. What presets are the vanilla files where you can change whatever you want. Entity/pig, for example, and we see the loot tables of a pig. As you can see, pork shop, set count between 1 and 3, looting enchant, this right here. You might be wondering what furnace smelt is. That's when it will smelt the pork shop under these conditions right here. As you can see, conditions. If these conditions are true, it will smelt the item, which, as you all know, when the pig is on fire, it will drop cooked version of the pork chop. And what these conditions are is if it's on fire, flags on fire. Now let's just change a few things. Item, let's just say we don't want pork chop, or let's just go for diamond. So you can see it pops up right here, so it's easy to make. Furnace melt won't make sense since you cannot cook diamonds, so let's just go ahead and delete. Set count, you will have, let's just put 3 up to 5. Now everything is pretty self-explanatory. Let's just add another item. In this case, let's just say it's gold. Functions, set count, you go uniform plus. You go ahead and type whatever you want here. Just like that. Forget about these conditions. If it's inside the function, you don't need to touch that. It's gonna get complicated. Things won't work. You come to these conditions right here. You have entity properties. And then what entity properties does is it chooses under which conditions the entity is in order to drop gold ingots. We can either choose the pig itself that dies or the killer. Let's just try the killer instead. If the killer is, let's say it's in dimension the end. So if the killer of the pig is in the end dimension, the pig will drop gold ingots. Let's add another parameter right here, another item. Let's just go netherite. And just keep it every time, it's gonna drop 1, but if it's just 1, you don't really need to put 1 here. You can just not add functions at all, and it will only drop 1 netherite ingot. This condition will be true, dropping netherite ingot, when this, which is a pig, is in, let's make something a little bit complicated. The nether, it's on fire. So if the pig is in the nether and it's on fire, and while it has fire resistance, so we have a few complicated conditions. So the pig has to be in the nether on fire with fire resistance in order to drop a netherite ingot. Let's say you edited yours, change it on whatever you want, put whatever parameters you want or whatever conditions, whatever items, and then go ahead. All you have to do, remember when we were on presets and we searched for pig, it was entity/pig. So what you have to do is save it. When it asks you, write entities/pig. This part is very important, otherwise it won't work. Save, As you can see, it automatically put under Minecraft, loot tables, entities, pig. Now this is done. We literally made the data pack. So what you have to do is download it, say you're in Minecraft. Back in Minecraft, I just installed the data pack, and let's go ahead and kill a pig. Drops diamonds. Let's just try again. And just to make sure that it's the right data pack, as you can see, loots, which is what I named it, and you can see the description right there, change loot tables 1.19. And if you remember, if we're in the end and we kill a pig, so as you can see, it has a chance, it will either drop diamonds or gold because we're in the end. But now what will happen if we go in the nether? Now remember what the conditions were for the pig. So we need fire resistance. We need fire resistance and splash potion. He needs to be on fire as well. Now go ahead and kill the pig. As you can see, drops the netherite. So thank you for watching. I would love to see your creations as well. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll have a link in the description for this specific data pack so you can experiment with it, and see you in the next tutorial.